This is Louise for MMA Crazy, and I'm here with Gegard Mousasi, who headlines UFC Belfast this Saturday. Gegard, obviously you're coming off of a TKO win over Vitor Belfort, so why did you want to take this fight against Uriah Hall and avenge that loss?
Well, it's a detour to the title. I felt like I need to settle the score before I go and fight someone in the top 4 and fight for the belt. So extra fight. You have to fight anyway all of these guys, so it doesn't matter.
And how was this put forward to you? Because this wasn't our original headline event for this card. So what happened? How did you get the call?
Well, the main card fell off. I mentioned I want to fight Uriah Hall and Anderson, and I wanted to fight soon again. So obviously when the card fell off, they called me and I got the fight.
Is that loss something that still haunts you? Is that why you want to avenge it so bad?
Yeah, a little bit. It was one of the most difficult losses. Yeah.
And how did you take that? Obviously, kind of thinking back to that time, how did you take that loss? How bad was that for you?
It's the first time that I lost that way, so it was difficult, and I felt like I was the better fighter. Just got caught. Those things happen. It's you live by the sword and you die by the sword, they say, or something like that. So yeah, it's the fight that it can happen. So now I'm gonna show that I will be victorious the next time.
You initially said it was a fluke. Do you still believe that it was a fluke?
Well, fluke, you want fair and square. Fluke, what I mean by that is the next time we fight, I'm gonna win, and that's what I mean by fluke. You want fair and square. You have to respect that.
Is this not risky for you? Yeah. You want to get into the title picture, so how much of a risk is this?
I need to fight anyway. Yoel Romero is gonna fight Bisping, and then you have Jacare, and you have some guys ahead of me. So I need to fight this fight. It's a risky fight. I'm taking an extra fight, but then someone like Luke Rockhold, Anderson, some of those guys, or Nick Diaz, I don't know, big names, or some contender fight.
So after this fight, obviously saying you get the win, where do you think that puts you? What do you think that does for you in terms of the title picture?
Well, a little bit closer, but not so much. It's not that. But in meantime, those guys gonna fight. But Jacare is also there. So Jacare is first, and then there's not really decided who's next. So probably fight somebody like Luke Rockhold or Anderson. It doesn't matter because Anderson is always a big name. You're always gonna have that. People gonna notice you if you have a win over Anderson.
So looking back at your first fight against Uriah Hall, what have you taken away from that, and how are you going to make sure that this time is different?
Well, different approach. I'm going to take my time. I'm not here to rush in. I'm not. First fight, I was too anxious to beat him. I was too aggressive, too much going forward, aggressive. So I'm sharp. I'm going to be sharp. That's going to be the difference.
And how are you feeling physically? Obviously, this is quite a quick turnaround for you. What kind of camp have you managed to squeeze in?
Well, I'm good. I'm ready. I'm in shape. If I fight this next 2 weeks, after 2 weeks I can fight again, or 1 week. It doesn't matter. Just adjusting the game plan. Fight a little bit different pace maybe because it's a 5-rounder, but I feel I'm in a better shape than him, so it won't be any problems. And
we saw on social media a selfie of you guys in the fighter hotel, I presume. How did that selfie come about?
Well, one time I met him in the hall, and he was looking angry. And second time we met again in the elevator. It's we're sportsmen. Nothing personal. It's a fight. You have to respect him for giving me the fight. I got nothing against him. It's a fight, yeah.
And Uriah Hall can be quite unpredictable. What Uriah Hall are you expecting to show up on Saturday?
Well, he's going to try to surprise me, I believe. He's not going to go for takedowns. He's mainly a stand-up guy. I can mix it up much more. I can punch, kick. You know, there's a lot of things. He's dangerous with his kick, but once you take that away, it's not much he can offer. So the most dangerous thing is his kicks, but that's his specialty. So I have to worry about that, and if I worry about those things, then I can handle that, and I'll be fine.
And how important would this win be for you in terms of putting that all to bed and then moving forward in terms of the title picture?
Very much, because I'm tired of seeing the highlight reel of me losing. So put this behind, and then I move forward, erase this loss, and then I'm very close to a title. Next year is the title fight, very soon.
How do you predict getting your hand raised then on Saturday?
Finish him within 2 rounds by strikes, and I don't think it'd go 3 rounds, 2 or 3 max.
We look forward to seeing it on Saturday. Thank you. Thanks. Take care.